Welcome back to the Red Crew. It's your boy Chesco. I am here with Isaiah. I am here with CE. And we're just talking life experiences, man. You know? Talking about life experiences. Christmas is coming up. Y'all did your shopping already?
No, I have not.
All my shopping's being done in January.
What?
Oh, wow.
Well, that's not how that works, bro.
Well,
unless you're Chinese, right? That's how that works in China. Right?
I don't know.
Isn't there like Chinese New Year? I'm sorry, it's New Year, not Christmas.
I don't know, but like I said, all my shopping's getting done in January.
I usually do mine a week before.
A week before? You like going to the mall when it's all packed and stuff?
I can't do all that.
No, I don't know, but I normally try to do like what I already know what I'm gonna get. That way I go in there and get it.
I'm thinking of boycotting Christmas this year.
I thought about
even though I already got my mom's Christmas present.
Skipping Christmas.
You know what's crazy? Ever since I started to like having to buy gifts, I've gotten the mindset like I don't believe in gifts.
It's because of what you get. What have you got in the last few years that you really enjoy?
No, but I think it's also like the competition thing is like if someone that gets you a lot of stuff and it's like they only got you maybe like 2 stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
No, to me it's buying for your girl, buying for your mom. Like
that's really hard.
It's because and it's some bullshit, man. Why in the world cannot I said this over and over again? I've said it. Imagine, were you with your girl last year?
Yeah.
For Christmas? You got her a gift, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I got her some gifts.
Can you say what it was?
Honestly, I didn't get her like crazy much because at the time I think we were only dating 2 months.
Oh yeah,
but I had known her for a little bit. But
my wife got a full set of Vera Bradley bags.
What is that?
Carrying bags.
Those things are stupid. But go with you.
I think I got her like 2 pairs of shoes, and then some clothes.
What did she get you?
She got me 2 pairs of shoes, this ring,
and
a couple other stuff.
And I'll say that, like in the beginning, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
Because they're trying. You're still trying. Wait till
to
you're with her for a few years. It's gonna be you still gotta get her something. You're gonna get her a phone. You're gonna get her a laptop. You're gonna get her a purse. You're gonna get her shoes. Car. You're gonna get her something. She's probably gonna get you socks.
Underwear.
She might get you underwear. She might get you a tie. Like.
I don't wear ties.
But for us, it never changes. We always gotta get them something.
Yeah.
Or a jacket, a nice leather. Those dumbass suitcases.
The bag. No. They're not suitcases.
I paid like $1,000. I'm not exaggerating.
For suitcases?
It was a stupid ass suitcase. Maybe I don't know if it was 1,000, but it felt like it. Whatever
like
it was way too much. And
yeah.
it was those things that it comes like a big suitcase, a medium suitcase, a little suitcase, and like a travel bag.
Where'd you go?
Where were we? No, it was in the mall. I don't want to say the store, but it was one of those stores. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see it.
So,
I'm against suitcases anyway.
But no, it was a lot of money. And I'm like, that was the freaking Christmas present. By the way, then I look stupid on Christmas night because I'm not getting you nothing that expensive because I just spent $1,000 on these suitcases, which you already took.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what? I hate Christmas. By the way, not only this is how Christmas works, and I'm not saying I'm a believer, but you tell me if I'm wrong, Isaiah. If one day, let's say you find another girl one day or whatever, and y'all never done nothing like that, right? And one day she tells you, I'm pregnant. But her answer is like, I didn't cheat on you. I just happened to become pregnant one day.
What?
And then 9 months later...
Oh, shit.
9 months later, 3 homies come in and just bring you random ass gifts. And they call themselves wise men.
Hey, but
are you fine with that story?
Wait, hold on.
Wait, I'm kind of confused.
That's the Bible story.
Oh.
Are you fine with that story? Because we seem to be fine with it every Christmas. So my thing is...
She was a virgin.
Yes.
She was a virgin.
If your girl tells you, you know what, I'm a virgin, but I'm pregnant, and then she has a baby, and 3 friends of hers that claim to be wise men
Bring gifts.
bring gifts,
I guess no, I'm not okay with that.
right? How come we are? Every Christmas, we're fine with it.
But
Like-
you know what? He wasn't even born in December.
When was he born?
I want to say it was like
I thought he was born December 25th.
No. It's not his real birthday.
But anyways, this is the story they taught me. You didn't know this story?
This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
You need to read. It's in the Bible. Just find it.
Well, you know who the Virgin Mary is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Well, that's why they call her
That's-
Virgin Mary,
yeah.
because
Mm.
I guess her name was
I
Mary.
didn't
Yeah.
put 2 and 2 together, I guess.
Yeah.
Do y'all normally open y'all's gifts in the morning or the...
Morning.
No, I at 12.
But I have like 5 or 6 different Christmases ever since I've been married in my
Interesting.
life. And I hate it. The reason why I say that, because I don't like people.
Because you're doing it wrong, by the way. It's only one.
I don't like people. 1. 2, we feel obligated that we have to go to her stepdad's family in West Texas. And then we have Christmas with my grandmother in Baytown. And then we have, I mean, I don't talk to my mom anymore, so I don't have to worry about that this year. But I have like 5 or 6 Christmases every year.
Oh,
It sucks.
I have like 2 or 3, but only one where I'm opening gifts.
The kids,
Yeah, I have one. And I have one. I maybe go
how
to
many
my,
people get together with you though on Christmas?
my family's big. And
Your whole family comes to you, mine doesn't.
no, but I'm not one of these people. I have no problem splitting up with my girl. I don't feel like we have to be around each other 100% of the time.
I don't either, but my
Yeah.
girl does.
They all think.
But I'm not. No, and I've had this conversation with her. Look, you're invited to come.
Yeah, that's what I think I need to have
But
that
the
Yeah.
conversation
thing is,
with.
everywhere we go, somebody gets something.
No, I don't do that. No, and for example, I tell her that I'm like, look, you're invited to come, and if you want to leave at 11, you're leaving at 11. It's not like, oh, we're gonna go do this merry-go-round and visit a whole bunch of people.
What's the movie? The 4...
For Christmas.
Yeah,
Like,
Fucking great movie.
yeah, I don't know that movie.
it's a good movie. You should watch
Mhm.
it.
They were in the UFC fighting.
Really?
It has
Tim McGraw,
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn.
Okay. What does that have to do with UFC?
Oh no, it's just in the movie.
The
Like
brothers.
I think some of their brothers do like mixed
UFC
martial arts.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, and yeah, I've had that conversation with her, and sometimes we're at a point where sometimes she decides to spend it here, sometimes she'll go there, half in there, and sometimes I'll stop by and say hi, but I'm not doing that. Oh, I'm spending half here and half there.
Well,
It's
the thing
exhausting.
is, so all of our Christmases are done. So we have our first one is actually December 15th, and then we'll have another one the 23rd, Christmas Day.
You and Luis will get along,
No,
cause Luis has the has he told you his Valentine's thing?
no.
Valentine's Day.
His Valentine's thing is the stupidest thing I've ever
I
heard in
don't
my
do
life.
Valentine's Day.
No, do it like Luis. This is
I
dumb.
fucking
He
hate
doesn't do either. He doesn't do it either. He claims he does, cause he's like, and he thinks this is super romantic.
What's that?
He's like, I do Valentine's Day, like Valentine's Day is it a number or is it's 14th, right?
It's the 14th.
Yeah.
Always the 14th.
He says I do it on the 12th or on the 16th, whatever weekend that falls. I'm like, well, you're not.
Weekend before or weekend after?
I'm like, well, you're not doing Valentine's Day then. He's like, no, yes, I am. No, you're not. That's what's called Valentine's Day.
So here's a question
And-
while we're talking about gift giving and bullshit. Does your girl do birthday days or birthday months?
All right, so us as men can't allow them to have a choice over this.
My wife don't do it.
You have nobody's wife should do it because
My
you
sister.
have it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Like words mean something. It's not your birthdays.
I want to hear your story.
You
though.
were born on one day. You have a story about this?
No, not about this, but I would say birthday, and then but if it's like close, like if it's during the day, then I would try to make that weekend a little bit special.
But not the whole month.
No, not the
My
whole month, not even the whole
sister-
week.
My sister, she'll go through her email. So for her birthday month, she'll go and get all these fucking discounts. And, you know, they send you the little emails.
Yeah.
Like, it pisses me off. Like, I don't even like celebrating my birthday. for a whole different. I don't celebrate my birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like, my sister was born in September, so, oh, September 1st, oh, it's my birthday month. Like, I'm already getting emails. I can go get a free coffee. I can go get a free sandwich from Chick-fil-A. Like, fuck
Wait,
all
they
that
give
shit.
that?
What?
Yeah.
For a birthday? Yeah.
Hey, I didn't know this. Yeah, I'll take that.
Or you'll get a free smoothie, or she can go to Ulta and get free makeup or something.
The hell? How come I didn't know about this? How you get? How do these
You have
people
to
know your
sh-
birthdays? How would Chick-fil-A know my birthday?
I think on your
When you
app.
got- yeah.
I don't have a Chick-fil-A app.
That's how you do it, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do that.
But if your birthday already passed, can you still get it? It was the same
And
month?
It goes up until, I think, the last day of your birthday month.
Oh,
So
wow.
what if your birthday's like on the 29th? You only get one?
I'm guessing. I don't know the full, like, but my sister's one of those people that does a whole month of her birthday.
Okay. Nah, man. No. It's a...
I don't even like celebrating one day. Not even an hour.
I don't celebrate it. To me, it's whatever my family does, whether it's my
Yeah.
girl, whether it's my mom. But they don't do nothing spectacular. They're like, you want to come
We just
over?
go eat.
We'll probably go eat, or maybe they have a cake at the house or something like that, and that's
Now,
it.
I don't even let them do cake for me. Like,
I
don't-
like
it's,
chocolate cake.
it's weird. I like going. I don't like doing stuff on my birthday.
you do it around it.
Yeah.
Really?
Like if my birthday's on a Tuesday, like I don't mind going out to dinner,
Go out the
And then
weekend
it-
before.
and then like the weekend shit, I'll go get hammered drunk.
Really? I don't even do that. To me, like,
So you guys like Christmas music?
no. Well, didn't you say you had a story about something?
Oh yeah, I did have story. It's not. Not really about Christmas, but it's around Christmas time.
Yeah.
So, I was in middle school, I think, and so I had my older brother. He was like in high school at the time, and then I had a younger sister who was elementary. And for Christmas, my parents were taking us to Universal Studios. And you know how when you're little, you're not really as grateful. You know, you
for
don't really
sure.
see the.
You don't see the big picture.
Yeah, but so when I don't know why, when we were little, my parents didn't want to fly anywhere. Like they drove they take like the 20-hour road
Yeah.
trips, but there's nothing wrong about. But
Stop and smell the roses.
but so we had went
But go ahead.
we went to Universal Studios. We were there for like a week, just there in Florida. Not Universal Studios every
Oh, I
day,
was
but
just
like
gonna say.
we went like 3 or 4 days. But we spent like a week there, and then once a week passed, you're like, okay, I'm ready to go home, right? So then we started. So we were there during the Christmas day, and then I don't know the exact day we came back, but we started going back, and we're driving back. I think we're in one of the neighboring states of Florida. I don't know which one it was, and the whole trip. You know, you're in a freaking car where it's like packed with 5 people, and the whole trip me and my brother noticed like my parents had like some weird energy about them, and then I don't know how it came about. They finally told us like, oh yeah, so we had went to Mexico. This was the end of the year.
Oh, you told me about this trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had went to Mexico earlier that year. I guess something was like, I guess when they crossed that first time, they had like a permit or something for their car, I guess, to take over there, and so I guess for them not to get in trouble, they had to go like renew it. So it's like, so then they told us like, oh yeah, we might have to go to Mexico. So we had to go straight from Florida all the way to Mexico.
Yeah, you told me about this. That's crazy.
And we're like, no, like we don't want to go. Like we're ready to go home. Like
So they buttered you up to go.
I don't know if this was a plan the whole time, but and so I don't think my sister really cared, but me and my brother was like, we do not want to go. Like leave us at home. Like we do not want to go.
How long does it take to go from Florida to Mexico?
Depends on where you're at.
So I'll explain to you how we did it, but so then I remember we stopped somewhere to eat, and she's like, "Oh, well, why don't I call?" Because they wanted to, we're gonna go to Mexico. Why don't we stay at our aunt's house in Mexico, and they live in Monterrey.
Which I guess that's not that bad, but still.
I mean, it's still I think like a good 5 hours from the border. I think
That's crazy.
It's around 4-ish.
maybe yeah. I don't know
4-ish.
the exact, but I mean, but after a week long of traveling, and you drove all the way over to Florida and then driving all the way back.
And
So
now you're gonna take a detour to Mexico.
yeah, so I remember she was like, "Oh, when we go eat, I'm gonna call your aunt and see if it's okay for us to stay."
Shit.
Right? And so me and my brother knew, like, my aunt from Mexico is the sweetest person in the world. She's not gonna say no, even if she had like freaking who knows what going on that week. So then my mom stayed in the car. We went and ate, and then we came back, and we just knew as soon as we got in the car, it's like, oh, we're going to Mexico. But I'd say the funniest part is we drove all the way back to Houston. We drove on the freeway past, like, where you'd exit to go to our house. It was literally like me and my brother were on the window like that. And I think that night we ended up staying in San Antonio. And then the next day we went all the way to Mexico.
Crazy. Nah,
For like another week.
I gotta do. Man, I'm dreading. I gotta go to Tampa.
What's the longest drive you've ever driven?
I've done the Miami trip. I can't even count how many times.
But no, I'm talking like.
That's the longest I've done. Yeah, that's the longest I've done.
What was that, 8 hours?
No, it's like 18.
18? Okay.
No, it's 18, 20 hours, and
I did 24 hours straight.
I guess I can't do that.
I think the Florida one maybe, or there's one in Mexico.
It was gas and go and coffee.
Yeah, no, but I did it to Miami once like that. Normally we do stop and have a little bit of food or whatever, but I did it like that once where it was me and my dad, and we didn't stop for anything. Like he stopped when he stopped driving, I drove, and he slept, and when I slept, he drove.
And then y'all got gas. Obviously.
And we would get gas, but like for example, we'll stop at a McDonald's or at a Subway and eat while we're driving. We're not stopping. We wanted to get.
That's how my dad is. He doesn't like
That's
stopping.
How I am.
Yeah. And
I can't do it now because of my knees
But-
and stuff.
But we thought we were going to do it. Okay, maybe we'll make it in 14, 15. Bullshit. You still 17
It's still
hours.
17
everything.
hours,
Yeah, like, it's because when you do stop, you're like, oh, maybe we wasted an hour or 2 hours. No. We stop, but you eat for 25 minutes. Maybe the gas takes maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you're there for 30, 40 minutes.
You
It's
still
like-
add like 2 hours. to the
Yeah,
fucking
it's still
trip,
like,
bro.
oh my God, man. It's like,
No matter how fast you're going.
no, so I'm doing it in a charter bus next week.
Oh shit.
And
bro.
so I went and looked up these charter buses because they told me these charter buses have everything.
Yeah.
You won't even see it. It's a freaking bus. It's just a big bus.
Greyhound.
It's just a big bus.
Yeah,
It
I've
has
traveled
everything.
on
You
this.
know what it has? It has seats and TVs. I don't care about the TV, and I knew it had seats. Okay, so like, oh my God.
It's got Wi-Fi.
I don't care if it has Wi-Fi. My phone has internet. Like
This is true.
But you can do your favorite thing, watch sports all day.
on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But there's no sports going on at 3 in the morning.
What day are you leaving?
We're leaving on Thursday around 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
When you coming back?
No, but I'll teach you. And I'm pretty sure I'm coming back. It's going to be terrible. I'm coming back Sunday afternoon.
Just to go back to work Monday.
No, I'm not going back to work Monday. I'm done. But, what would you call it? Monday, just so you know, we're still on the road. So it's not like we're gonna. But what you call? What's your funnest thing to do? Your favorite hobby to do?
Does MMA doesn't
Anything. Whether
guess-
it's soccer, listen to music, sex, whatever you want it to be. What's the funnest thing you is the thing you enjoy the most? Whether it's watching TV, whatever. It is.
Honestly, like if I had a right now, this one doesn't count, but video games. Right now, I don't have a console, but video games. But right now, probably they're just training or fuck, it's hard. Training, watching UFC, or just eating.
And
I
I'll
like-
tell you, none of those things. If I tell you, hey, you have to do this for 18 hours straight, you're gonna enjoy it. It doesn't matter what it is.
No.
If I tell you have to eat for 18 hours straight, you're not gonna enjoy it. If I have to tell you, you have to watch UFC for 18 hours
What about
straight.
binge watching a show though?
Like,
I remember when I went to Oklahoma's not nearly as bad as Florida, but I went to Oklahoma and
Fuck Oklahoma.
again, Oklahoma, we're talking, what, 6?
no. I just said it's not
Compared
anywhere
to
near,
18.
it's not anywhere near, but I remember I binge watched all of Stranger Things.
Really? In 6 hours?
No, and again,
I think it was only 2 seasons at the time.
Oh, okay.
no, but I think the more the thing is that you have to.
Yeah.
You might be able, like, I've binge watched shows. And I maybe watched 18 hours with like naps in the middle. I'll tell you
But
that.
you can take naps.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure it was.
No, I'm not telling you that. But the thing is that you have to. If you tell me I have to do something for 18 hours, mentally, it's like, I don't want to do shit for 18 hours.
This is true.
If one day I just decide to start binge watching the show and it just happens that not organically, I watch 18 hours with a few naps in the middle, perfect, no problem. But if you're telling me, hey, you have to sit here and for 18 hours watch this show, or for 18 hours watch YouTube video, or for 18 hours, like, I get stressed out on the airplane. The reason I never want to go to Africa, I don't want to go back to Europe,
I feel that.
I don't want to go to Asia, it's because I got to be up in the air.
Yeah.
The reason, remember, I brought up the Uruguay thing? And I said, that's not happening anymore? Because it ended up being, what, 12 hours?
Yeah,
I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? And that's 6 less hours than what I'm going to have to do next. Like, oh, my God,
18
man.
hours on a
It's
bus.
not. It's not negotiable for you to fly there.
I begged. I was like, I'll pay. I rather, and I'm like, I'll meet y'all there.
Yeah.
But we got to take care of
The other coaches can't.
apparently there's not enough. It's going to be 4 of us. So,
How many kids?
Just say you get car sick.
50 something.
Say you get car sick.
I do get car sick. But they said, don't worry, it's not going to stop. Like, I've done this trip. And I've done it flying through the freaking highway. You know what's the worst part of the trip once? Also, I did it, the last time I did it was like 2 years ago. And I did it because, what you call it,
Well, hell, I just did an 8-hour trip to West Texas.
again, 18.
Well, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Nothing compares. So what I'm saying
Oh,
is
I
that
might have to fly next week to Lubbock too. 8 hours. 8 hours driving back. Yeah.
But you call it, I had to, also we flew to Miami for family. This was what happened 2 years ago? Nobody's flying there.
No, I'm just saying, technically I drove 16 hours because it's 8 hours there, 8 hours back.
What you call it? So we flew to Miami. And this was the year that it had the, what you call it? The year that it had there was the freeze, remember?
Uh-huh.
So like,
2019?
no, it was 2 years ago, like 22,
2021.
20.
I think it was 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, 21. Yeah, so, a lot of the airports were like, stuck. So we got stuck in Miami.
Fuck that.
But we have things to do here. So we're like, maybe in 3 days, maybe in 4 days. We're like, no, we got to get back. Some people have to work. Some people have to do this. And Houston was pretty much fine. It was a little cold, but it wasn't frozen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you have an excuse to like stay over
Right,
there a
for
week
sure.
or whatever. So we're like, oh man, and we tried everything. We're like, can we fly to San Antonio and drive? Can we fly to Oklahoma and drive? Can we fly here and drive? Austin? Can we do anything? And nothing. Everything was closed. And at the end, we were like, yo, man, the people that have to get back, we'll rent a car and go.
I couldn't fly to Louisiana.
We tried everything. We tried.
So there was a...
And there were some flights, but we're talking about a ticket was like $900, $1,000.
Oh shit.
So at the end, we came down. We were like, what you call it? So the people that have to come, just get on the. We'll rent a car and we'll go. And then we started looking for rental cars. There was no big car. So it was like 5 people. I think the most we had was like a 7-person car, and there was like 7 people.
I did it in a Prius.
Plus the luggage, plus all that stuff. And like I said, that was already annoying. And when it was my turn to drive at night, my niece was in the back, so cause I wasn't gonna leave her there, right? So, somebody suggests, like, because like I said, we were like stuck. The back in the car was really uncomfortable, and she had been over there in that corner like then for like 11, 12 hours straight.
Shit.
And they're like, do you want to come up front? And I'm driving. I've never been so stressed in my life. And I've driven with her next to me hundreds and thousands of hours. But going 80, 90 miles per hour in that type of...
Yeah.
At night, with her next to me, I had never been more stressed. So that added to my freaking stress of making that drive. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. And now I got to do it again.
It's not gonna be that bad.
Oh my god, it's terrible. And you know what I think? You never get used to it. I'm not lying to you. I've done
No,
that
I
trip
don't
more
think
than
so.
10 times.
You never get used to.
You
anything
never get used to
like
it.
that.
It's never. There hasn't been one trip that I'm like, this one wasn't that bad. They get worse.
I've had trips like that,
No.
but with my hips and everything that I've got going on, it's like, okay, it's starting to get bad.
And you know what I'm scared for the kids? I don't know if this. Well, maybe you're not old enough yet, and maybe they're not either. But what you call it? I think it was that trip that I got back, and I'm like, well, that's when I was trying to get back in shape and whatever. And I'm like, I'm gonna go play after a 20-hour drive or whatever it ended up being. So I went, took a nap. I slept. I didn't take a nap. I slept for a while, and I woke up that night. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go play. Tore my calf.
Oh wow.
Cause it was like driving gets you tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get tired through that.
Even though you're just sitting, yeah.
Even though because you're focused, you're like, yeah, it's terrible. Hey, can y'all help me out? Y'all know that I don't know as much football as y'all do.
Football?
Yeah. Are the Texans the suckiest, best football team that ever existed in the history of life?
Nah,
No.
it's the Chiefs.
Oh, but the Chiefs are
Ooh.
actually winning.
Nah, it's the Chiefs though.
Why?
It's their point differential. They've got the worst.
You
point
mean this
differential.
season or just of all time?
This season.
Oh, this season?
I mean, they may be losing, but when you look at the Chiefs' winning record,
I mean,
point
but you look at all the weapons that the Texans have lost.
yeah,
They've lost a lot of weapons.
they're doing good with what they have.
What do you mean? They lost that Anderson guy?
Isn't Nico Collins out?
No, he's
No,
back.
he's back, but they lost Stephon
They
Diggs.
fought Diggs.
Stephon Diggs,
But
for
they
the
have
season.
two very good wide receivers.
Who?
They have Nico Collins and Tank Dell.
Dell.
Tank Dell, he's like 100 pounds though.
He's really fast.
Did he get back to? Is he back to his normal self?
He's been playing well.
I like the Schultz guy.
Dalton Schultz.
Schultz.
No, I think I don't like him.
Why?
He wears that dumbass neck thing. What is that?
He does?
What's that thing he wears here?
I mean, I don't know what it's called.
But you've seen it.
Pat?
I know what it is.
Huh?
Pads?
It's part of a neck.
No,
pad.
you know what it looks like? I don't know what it is. But you ever seen those things that blow air?
Well,
They
Oh,
sell them like
yeah,
they sell them
yeah.
like in Temu.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
That you put here and like, that's what it looks like. And he's the only one I see
Well,
wearing.
he's a good tight end.
I don't know. He's good.
He was a good pickup from the Cowboys for the
I like
Texans.
Mixon. Mixon's good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So they have weapons.
So what was Mixon doing wrong in Cincinnati?
Well, everything goes wrong in Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Right?
I like the guy who did the elbow to the face.
Who's that? Oh, like the one that got kicked out.
Fonte's perfect. Oh, you're talking about
for the Texans.
Yeah. They suspended him. What? 3 games?
What?
Which I don't agree.
Nah, they're gonna appeal that though.
And
right?
then D'Amico Ryan tried to blame Trevor Lawrence.
What,
I mean,
what did he say?
He just blamed the hit on like it was.
I mean, just
Trevor
the
Lawrence's
sliding's
fault.
kind of, I don't know, controversial.
Yeah.
I think they gotta.
Where
find
were
an
they? Were
alternate-
they at home or were
They
they in
were away.
Jacksonville?
They were in
Yeah,
Jackson.
there's a lot of sun in that stadium.
True. Look,
But still, you have people like Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes that fake slide and then they get extra yards. So it's
Yeah.
like, what can you do?
oh, it's true. They do that.
But
Yeah,
in
they
college,
act like they're
In
slide.
college, they made that illegal.
What, fake
fake
sliding
slide?
or slide?
Fake slide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They should do that. They should do that. Because now you're asking a guy who's going full speed for a tackle to
Yeah.
make a last second change.
It's really hard to do that. That's how you tear
Yeah.
ligaments and.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I wouldn't say they're the worst though.
Who's the worst then?
I'm telling you, for how many wins the Chiefs have, they have the worst point differential ever. To be a 1-loss or an undefeated team.
Yeah, I can see that. Didn't Panthers put like 20-something points on them?
But the Chiefs are winning.
Yes, they may be winning.
Who cares if you win by an inch or a mile? Win is a win. Shout out to Reto.
Okay.
You ever watch Fast and Furious?
I have.
Okay, what were you saying?
Either way,
Okay, well, the point differential for the Texans can be that much better, especially when they lose.
well, they have.
They almost just freaking lost to Jacksonville.
They shouldn't have. Yeah.
They didn't because Jacksonville's trash.
But
Now you say that the Steelers might be the worst good team because they've only lost to teams with losing records this season.
Yeah.
Really?
They
Yeah.
lost to the Colts, the Cowboys, and the Browns.
That's true.
That's terrible.
And how many games have they lost?
3.
3.
Are the Steelers playing the Texans?
No.
Anytime? No.
No, the Chiefs come to Houston now.
Oh, that can't be good for us. Oh, but Taylor Swift might be here.
I don't think she goes to away games.
She only goes to away games. Any excuse to get out of Kansas City. You think she lives in Kansas City? There's no way.
No.
I think they have a house together.
I think she gets off the plane and goes straight to the game.
That's what I'm saying. To me, she goes from airport, Arrowhead, airport. Goodbye.
No, I think they have a house together though.
Why? What makes you think that?
I'm just saying. I think they have
Not
a
in
house
Kansas City. Or
It
wherever
might not
they're
be
at.
in like the city. It may be in like the suburb of Kansas City, but
Nowhere in Kansas do I see. I guarantee you that. Well, I don't know. She did country for a while, right?
yeah,
So she might have done like a country concert in Kansas.
she travels to Kansas.
Like, does Kansas have stadiums?
Yeah, I mean, well, there's Kansas City, Missouri, and then you got Kansas City, Kansas.
No, I get it. Kansas City, well. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where do they play? Missouri or Kansas?
They
Missouri.
play Missouri.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was 2 Kansas Cities, or does it split?
no.
Is there a Kansas City in Kansas?
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
I used to live in Kansas. There ain't shit in Kansas.
Oh, we know that. There's no need to live there to know that. I can tell you where there's nothing. Like, there's some states that to me are myths. Like New Hampshire.
Oklahoma.
New Hampshire. Oklahoma.
I've never met anybody nobody's ever told me, you know what, I lived in New Hampshire. Or I've gone to New Hampshire.
I know someone from Rhode Island.
Look, but I've seen that, for example.
Rhode Island is like.
Have
What
you
about
ever been to the
Vermont?
airport? Ever been to the airport and been like, gate 9A, flight to New Hampshire? Never. What's the capital of New Hampshire?
I think it's pronounced New Hampshire.
Really? Oh, my bad. New Hampshire.
just fucking.
I didn't know this.
You thought it was Sphere?
You just trashed
That's
the
how
whole
you spell it,
state.
right?
New
Yeah.
Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Okay. Name me a city in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, New Hampshire.
Is that true?
New Haven? No, that's Rhode Island.
Old Hampshire.
Shit.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, honestly, I thought I was pronouncing it
You know
my
another
whole
one?
life correctly.
Another
Nobody's corrected me but
Vermont.
you.
Another one's
Yeah.
Idaho.
Right. The Dakotas.
No, because isn't Yellowstone in one of the Dakotas?
It's in Montana.
And
Oh,
it's crazy that there's 2 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
West Virginia?
I know someone from West
yeah, I
Virginia.
know that. Like,
What about Vermont? You know someone from Vermont?
I don't know anybody from Vermont.
Delaware?
Maine.
I know someone from Delaware. I know someone from Maine, too.
And I bet you it's beautiful up there.
It is very pretty.
But for all you don't know, nobody's ever been there. It's like Antarctica. Nobody's ever been to that corner of the city.
Hey, while we're talking about locations, Iceland and Greenland, completely fucking opposite.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
I don't think that's true.
Greenland.
Why
and
would that be
Iceland.
true?
It is.
But like, again, it's like us saying that we know what Maine is and Rhode Island is. Like, me and David were here for the election,
Yeah.
and every time Kamala won like Maine or Rhode Island, like her points would go down. It's like you get negative for winning that state.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like, that's what I'm saying. No, I've never knew anybody from Iceland or from
I don't know anybody from either of those countries.
or Greenland.
No.
I know Iceland's a country.
Yeah.
I don't know if Greenland is a country.
It is.
But what's the flag of Greenland?
I don't fucking know.
I guarantee you it ain't green.
You know, it was funny. Have you ever watched the movie Nonstop?
No.
It's with the guy Liam Neeson. But he's an air marshal,
Yeah.
and they're flying. I think they're somewhere in the United States to I think London or something.
Mhm.
But the whole movie is like about the plane getting hijacked, and then he saves the plane, but like the plane's like no good. But they land in Iceland, I was like, I always think about like they're probably stuck in Iceland because no one just want to get on a plane.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. It's crazy. I don't know. There's a lot of places that are myths to me.
Antarctica's one.
Bali.
Where?
Bali.
I think people go to Bali.
Yeah, I know people go to Bali, but
It's an expensive trip, though.
that's like 18 hours.
To Bali? Where's that, in Africa?
Like South Asia, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What? I don't know. It's like, there's a lot of things that are... Have y'all seen this new... First of all, did anybody listen to the Kendrick Lamar album? Like...
Why are we still on Kendrick Lamar?
Because Kendrick Lamar can rap. I just don't like that he went after Drake. It's like going after Masvidal. Can't do that. Like, there's different aspects of things that we have to...
Yeah, for sure.
But... It's like confirming that bots are real now.
Bots are real?
Yeah, so robots are taking over the music industry.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, like your boy Post Malone? Fake.
Bruh, I've been seeing some shit about, like, people wearing masks and everything's not what it seems.
Well, from Post Malone?
No, from all of that industry. Music, Hollywood, all of it.
I wonder if I could be in it.
Being what?
Like,
Speaking of...
speaking of what, me being in Hollywood?
No.
What?
Eminem's mom died today.
That sucks. Well, does it? Did he like her?
I don't think he liked her. But
Why
everybody
didn't he
was all
like her?
sad about it on social media.
Why didn't he like her?
Well, I don't know, but he
Have you
said,
ever heard cleaning up my closet?
"Hey, I'm sorry, Mama.
I never meant to hurt
I
you.
never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet." I'm gonna stop singing it because then we're gonna get copyrighted because I'm doing too good of a job.
She also...
But
So he hates her or she hates him?
she
He
hated her.
hates her.
Oh.
Or hated her.
Like, that song is mean.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was.
That song is like,
He basically told her that he wished she was dead.
Oh, wow.
in his defense, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
His wish came true, though.
A long
I'm pretty
time
sure they
later.
fixed their
Oh.
issues.
But what? Well, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Personal question,
Yeah,
please.
sure.
How come white people hate their parents?
Why do white people hate their parents? Well, why do I hate my parents?
Look at that. I didn't even know this.
You just brought it out.
Yeah, it just happened, right? White people hate their parents.
But
for
you
some
know,
reason.
you did know this. You knew a portion of it. You didn't know the full story.
I didn't know you hate your parents.
For the longest time, I was led to believe white people lie a lot.
Oh.
That's true. I know that.
White people
Shout
lie
out
a
Trump.
lot. Shut up. He's the biggest liar. What you
Shout out
talking
Trump. Okay.
about? But my real dad ended up being my stepdad. And
Wait, say that again. What?
my real dad
It's your stepdad.
ended
So
up
they
being
lied to
my
you.
stepdad.
Yeah.
I got lied to. My dad died in 2022. I didn't find out till after the fact.
I'm confused.
So when he was born, like whoever they told him that was his real dad, they lied to him. It was actually his
Well, that's not what
stepdad.
he said. You said that your
My
real dad
my
was
real
your
dad
stepdad.
ended up being my stepdad.
So in other words, it was the opposite.
Yes.
They told when I'm not trying to laugh at
Oh,
this.
okay. So yeah, I got it wrong.
So it was like when he was born, they
So
told
you
him.
grew up your whole life thinking your stepdad was just your stepdad, but he was
Yeah.
actually your real
Yeah.
dad.
I'm sorry. Can somebody explain to me what's the point of that?
Look, I don't know the whole fucking story, okay? I just know
So in other words, he still took care of you, but just didn't want the whole credit.
I don't think it was him. I think it was more my mom than anything. And she's a whole bitch, too. And I'll say that. I don't care who's
Maybe
watching.
like they had like maybe she got mad at him before you were born and like
But
By
you
the
get
way,
over
we
it
need
It
to
was like
catch
a
a break.
it was a
While we're talking
punishment.
about that.
You eventually get over it, don't you?
It was
No, I
like,
don't
what
get
if-
over it.
No, I mean her. Like I'm like okay, well, cause I'm telling you, he doesn't know how to talk or reason until he's like 3, right? Right? Just like most human
Yeah,
beings.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's like
It-
5.
What if you did something really bad?
okay, again, she got 5 years to be like.
We need to call Ray
Well, no, we don't.
No. There's a story.
You want me to call him?
Not right now. I need to talk to Ray though, because in Madison, where he's a cop.
What is this? Who's Madison?
Who is Madison?
He's a cop in Madisonville. Is he not, Ray?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't know he was
I
a
didn't
cop.
know Madisonville was a place. I thought Madison was a person that we were talking about.
Anyways, Madison County, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom's car blew up.
Oh, that's right.
And I wanted to know if he responded because I wanted to know the full story.
When was this?
Like literally last Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, you
Oh,
should
wow.
call Ray. First of all,
I don't have his phone number.
there's 5 people in Madison. If he can't figure it out, he's the worst cop in the world.
But
That sounds
anyway,
like
no.
something Ray didn't do.
She was trying to kidnap my brother.
What?
This is why white people
Wait,
hate
but she
their
wasn't in the
parents.
car?
What?
She wasn't in the car that got blown up?
They were... I don't know the whole story. So what I know is I was in West Texas.
Okay.
And I get a call saying, hey, your mom tried her bullshit again and tried to kidnap my brother, my older brother.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
Is that the guy that I've seen here?
Yes.
Well, he's not an easy guy to kidnap, is it?
So he basically, he's got a mental disorder.
Yeah, I know that, but...
So he doesn't understand what my mom is doing is wrong.
Oh, okay. Got that.
And
Yeah,
she tried to take control of his money and this and that and the other. He gets SSI, bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they were supposed to go to this woman's house to bake cookies. Okay. Shut the fuck
I'll
up.
try not to laugh. This is your fault.
This is the story,
I
though.
keep telling the story. I'm going to get some of the drink.
So
Can you get me something?
Yes.
so my uncle tells me, because he lives with my uncle, he can't stay with me in my
Right,
apartment.
right.
And
I'll take Canada Dry.
is there any Coke in there?
No.
I think I took the last one. There's a Sprite.
Can you bring me a Sprite, please? But anyway, so they're supposed to go to her boss's mom's house to bake cookies. And I was like, she's going to try some shit. I had already felt it. I already knew.
Yeah.
I used to investigate really bad people. And I get a call from my uncle. Well, our fucking car blew up. Your brother was there. His girlfriend was there. And I was like, and they had, like, for whatever reason, she was driving to Dallas because she got involved with this romance scam.
Oh, wow.
And she was like, oh, I'm going to meet this guy, but we're not going to tell him. We're not going to tell the family until we're there.
Yeah, yeah.
But
like
she had no
surprise.
money to do it and was going to rely on my brother and their
to
money.
pay for it. Yeah.
And I was like, he must have told her that I wasn't in town because it's always when I'm gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I used to tell my mom, I was like, if you don't tell me, I'm always going to find out.
Yeah.
I have
That's what my dad says too.
So it's like, so we're sitting there. They're saying that the car blew up and like they took it to the scrapyard and I was like, I'm gonna text my buddy Ray. Didn't have his number, so I couldn't text him.
Well, why didn't you text me?
I thought about it. I was in West Texas trying to shoot a deer, which I fucking shot a coyote.
I'm going to say this right now. Every issue in this podcast can be saved if y'all just call me. And for some reason...
Wait, but if it's a part of the story, then you don't have to tell me. But how'd the car blow up?
That can't be private, right? He said
So
everything
my
else.
fucking
No,
mother.
I meant like if he was going to go on. Go
My
into that.
mother. She bought this car right after I got out the military. Like we helped her buy it.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I was sitting there. I was like, you got to take care. Well, then she started pulling her bullshit, and I just stopped helping her. I haven't talked to her since my dad's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which was how long ago? 2 years.
Which dad?
so both guys died within a year of each other.
Damn.
Okay. We continue though. You haven't talked to her since.
I haven't. Well, I haven't talked to her since June of this year, and she hasn't seen the new baby. She hasn't seen anybody because I know the type of person she is, and I don't trust her.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, so the car apparently blew up.
Uh-huh.
This is the story I'm getting. I don't know the full details. Like the hood shot off, the tires blew out. Like it just fucking. She didn't take care of the fucking car, and they were trying to start it again,
You just fucking.
and then it caught fire.
Yeah.
And she lost everything she owned in her vehicle.
Does she have insurance?
I mean, it's a fucking 1990
Oh,
whatever.
She don't have a new car. Does she have good insurance?
She doesn't have insurance. She can't pay her bills.
We'll
She's
call
homeless.
We'll call Ray. He'll figure it out. Again, there's 6 people in Madison.
But no, I thought it was funny. I was like, I'm gonna call Ray, and I didn't because I was.
Again, call me. First of all, even if you have Ray's number, still call me.
I was more worried about. It was the first time I'd been away, and I was just trying to chill. Didn't get to do that. You don't get to do that when you got kids, you know. But I love being a dad. So.
I don't think I'll ever be a dad.
Why do you say that?
Because then I have to be selfless.
This is true.
And
There's not a lot of selfless people out there.
no. And then I don't want to be selfless. 'Cause being selfish is fun. You think about yourself. You get to go on vacation.
You can still be selfless. I feel
Who, me?
like, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
can.
feel like people can.
How old
With
are
the
you?
kid,
I don't have
21.
to.
You still gotta wait.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting. But I'm gonna have my kid. I'm sending him to Brazil, so he
You're
could,
gonna send him to Brazil.
If
Yeah.
I ever have a kid, I'm sending them to Brazil.
and having him become a soccer player.
Send him to Russia, Dagestan.
Oh yeah, that too.
To me, my solution to life is either. Luckily, I did become. I had some success when it came to money. Luckily, if I didn't, I would have had a whole bunch of kids, and one of them had to become famous. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I would have loved that one more.
You can't choose favorites.
Nah, well, I
That's not
would
how
have.
that works.
Why not? Let's be honest. Why not? If one kid is clearly better than the other,
You can't.
it just makes sense.
I've got 6 kids.
I mean, but do us kids not have a
We do
favorite
have
parent?
favorite parents.
That's different.
Yours was the fake one. You had 3 and you clearly chose one. So it's like,
I didn't choose anybody. Everything was chosen for me, and then I was lied to. Even I found pictures hidden and like.
my point is, we do have favorite parents.
This is why we hate our parents. This is why white people hate their
I
parents.
was about to say, I don't hate my parents.
This is why we hate our parents, guys. But no, like
But am I wrong that white people, a lot of them hate their parents for some reason?
Wait. So
they could be overbearing.
Wait, what?
you know how you said you had your real dad acting as your stepdad?
Yeah.
So did you have another person acting as your real dad? Because you said you had 2 dads.
Don't lie. I didn't
So-
thought of that.
Or did you have 2 stepdads?
To go through this story, I never met the guy until I was a junior in high school, who was supposed to be my real dad,
But wasn't.
but wasn't.
Oh.
So they gave you a fake real dad when your real fake dad was there? Did I explain that correctly?
I think so.
I really don't understand what your real dad was doing though. What was the?
What was
So
the point?
he went AWOL from the army.
Your which one?
My brother's dad. My brother and my sister's dad.
Which was supposed to be your
My real dad
but wasn't.
wasn't.
Okay.
They both died within a year of each other.
Yeah, but while they were alive.
Come to find out, so the story goes, they were best friends, roommates at one time, drinking buddies. And an affair happened, and that's where I come from.
Oh yeah.
They were both messing with your mom?
Yeah.
But did they know?
I'm pretty sure they knew. I'm pretty sure, like, within a shadow of a doubt, my real dad actually knew.
Look, I'm very happy we could laugh about this. However, this is something crazy. Imagine we're the same age, and one day you're like, you know what? If I have a baby, you'll get him.
You want to know how
And
I
if
found
you have
out?
a baby, I'll get him.
You want to know how I found out?
Could have been like a game that they played.
Shut the fuck up.
They were really good at it.
I found out because I was doing genetics testing with the military, and they took, with both of them being in the military, the VA has.
It has
Their
still has
blood
their
on file.
data.
Yeah. So I was curious because there was always some kind of, oh, is that the baby's daddy? Talking about my stepdad. I never thought I was like fucking 6 years old.
Yeah, even though.
So I was curious, and the guy that was supposed to be my real dad had no DNA match whatsoever. And my dad,
That was supposed to be your stepdad.
yes,
Had all the DNA.
yes.
I still don't get that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I know you have explained it, and I get your explanation. I don't understand the reasoning.
I'm
So-
still trying to figure it out myself.
So your real dad was acting like your stepdad, and your stepdad was acting like your real dad.
Exactly.
My real dad wasn't in the picture, or my
My fake real dad.
fake real dad wasn't in the picture.
And then,
Oh, but you
and
all.
then he
and
came
so-
and lived with all of us. That's where the story gets crazier.
so they just told you one day, hey, this is your real dad. Them knowing is not, while they're knowing that you're.
It's all confusing.
So, honestly, this sounds like a movie and a bad one. It's not like if I told you, hey, Isaiah, listen to this movie. This guy has a real dad, but he's not the fake dad. His fake dad is his real dad. Would you watch that movie?
Almost mine reminds me of Mickey Rourke's The Wrestler. Have you ever seen it?
I
No.
watched that movie. It ain't that crazy.
No, it ain't that crazy.
Your
but
story
it's
is
bad.
way crazier.
And my mom, when I confronted her with the results, she told me she was the Virgin Mary.
Honestly, I never thought I felt like the Virgin Mary story was gonna make more sense than another story, and I finally found one. Like,
I thought it was kind of wild too.
kinda.
Because listen, this guy came and lived with us.
It's kind of like the Joker. You ever watch the movie The Joker?
The first one?
That shit's
Where like they
dark.
thought Thomas Wayne was his dad.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember that part.
But
Wait a minute. You're telling me that the Batman's dad is Joker's dad?
In that movie, The Joker.
Yeah.
Like
So Batman and Joker are brothers?
that's what they were like.
Yeah.
They kind of said it, but no, he wasn't.
they
Oh,
were
he was
trying
like
to insinuate it.
he was like his mom, Joker's mom, who's like kind of mentally ill, had been telling Joker that Thomas Wayne was Joker's dad,
Oh, really?
but he wasn't.
But
Crazy.
no, like, yeah, it's crazy. They came and he came. My brother and my sister's dad came and stayed with us, and we had we didn't even talk, and it was weird.
It was weird, but they knew each other.
They knew each other.
Were they
didn't
cool?
know. Who?
One of your fake dads with the other fake dad?
Both the dads were assholes.
No, yeah, I get that. But
No, but they cool with each other.
but were they
Like,
cool with each other?
No, that was all.
That's weird. They said
First
they were
thing-
buddies.
No, after this
Oh.
is what led me to believe later on in life, right now, that they knew that I wasn't
Yeah, one son.
yet.
Oh, that's crazy.
And like I said, I didn't find out until after both of them had passed, so I couldn't ask any questions or anything, so I didn't get no fucking closure on it.
What the? That's
This is
insane.
why I'm in therapy.
Don't go to that, man. Just come here. I can fix you.
Or start MMA. That's my favorite.
I don't have the joints for that.
Honestly, I think I'll be a great therapist.
You want to know how much my therapist costs per hour? $165 an hour.
How long do you go for?
An hour. Luckily, I don't pay for it right now.
What do you talk about? I think that
My traumas?
but I think that therapy works if you're not talking about important things. I'll say that. If you're talking about important things, because in important things you normally need answers, right?
Well, that's like with PTSD treatment, because I've been through it twice, because I have it really bad, severe. They say, oh, if you do this and you do this and you remember your breathing techniques and all this other shit, you'll be okay, cured,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. You're never really. Because I went through PTSD treatment twice. I got kicked out of the first one. And then the second one, I thought I did okay. And then...
if you gotta go to the third one, if you don't fuck with them, be like, I have PTSD from you kicking me out of the first PTSD. Tell me I wouldn't be right out.
Wait, but is HIPAA where whatever you tell a doctor unless it's threatening to someone they can't tell anyone?
Yeah.
Does that apply to your therapist
Yep.
too? That's interesting.
Everything applies. That's like if if somebody wanted to get my record,
Right.
they can't.
Right.
Like, not just my health record, but my professional record.
Yeah.
Because there are people
They could
that
go
are
to jail, huh?
there are people still in the military that I was involved
Yeah.
with.
Right.
It affects a bunch of people.
But no lie, you're saying a lot of it on the podcast. It's getting more and more views every single day.
But hold on. I'm not saying anything in particular, though. I'm not saying anything that I can't already say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm cool with it. Keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Whatever makes us grow.
And whatever it makes us grow, yeah.
Whatever makes us rich.
Whatever does it. And I'm
How many subscribers we got now?
over 600. We've
We
grown
grew, but
twice what we were last year.
Hey, you know what you should do? You should vlog your 18-hour trip.
I'm not doing that.
I'm
I'm not doing anything for 18 hours.
When I first came on here, I was like, hey, we could probably do some travel, because I wanted to come film you doing some training. And he was like, if you want to travel, you can. I'm not doing shit.
No, I said
That was his words.
No. My point. Well, I'm not gonna go and disrupt his.
Well, not just him, but if I wanted to go record.
No, but I'm not doing this like street interviews.
No!
I'm down to do street interviews. What do you think about this? I'm trying to take my girlfriend on a date, and I'm really trying to hype up the date. Like, it's going to be something amazing, but really, in reality, I'm taking her to a midget wrestling event. Maybe we can have, like, a secret camera there.
You down? I'm down for that.
Where's that at?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it like
Is
that.
there any way you can mic?
I mean, I can mic myself.
Yeah, you can mic
It's
yourself.
like, what the use a lapel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can mic himself.
It's like, what the fuck is this? But no, I'm thinking about buying a wrestling ring.
Wait, hold on. I'm about to talk about this because I like this idea. It's like, so
So how are you going to hype it up?
when is it, first of all?
Yeah.
I know. I just was a
Oh,
thought
this
that
doesn't
came.
exist?
No. But I know they have events.
Oh, really?
I know they have these events.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah. I just haven't.
So you want to play like a prank?
Not like a prank.
Yeah,
like
but
I know.
not a harsh one, but a small one.
I'm just gonna like say like, hey, we're gonna go on a date. Make sure you get dolled up. I'm not gonna say we're going to eat anywhere. I'm not gonna say we're doing this. And I'm just.
Don't give no
You're not
details.
gonna lie.
You can't give
No.
no details.
No, I'm
Because
just saying
then,
we're gonna go on a date. It's a surprise date.
then she'll be like, oh, you lied.
But like, do you want to put her like in a fancy dress and things like that? That would be badass.
I mean, it's up to her what she wears,
Yeah.
but
But tell her, yeah, just make sure it's fancy or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah. If
I'd record the
if you're
shit out
asking
of
for
it.
I think-
votes, I'm with you.
I think the point is not to I guess this sounds like very not the word I'm looking for, like not to make her look bad, but it's more just to like prank her, but still in a way to where
Oh, yeah,
like
she won't look
In
bad.
a respectable
Where-
way.
yeah, but like I know like if I prank her the right way, because she has a very good sense of humor, she would just
Yeah.
laugh it all,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
like and have a
exactly.
good time.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fine, and that's good for the relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's by no means. If you after that, you can still take her to dinner or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
Still take her. Yeah.
Not like-
Exactly.
it's not like you're getting her sued or in trouble or anything like that.
Right.
Like freaking Luis. One time he brought up the idea of like pulling a prank on his girl, and the prank was simple. It's just like just pretend that you're not gonna be able to show up to something like that. It wasn't a huge prank, but he threw a fit. Like I was trying to break up his relation. He came up with the idea. I was just trying to make it a decent prank, a better prank. And I'm telling you, I didn't go over the line in any way.
By the way, where is he?
I don't know. Call him. Have you called him?
Wait, he was the prank that you were trying to break up with him, or you just took that
No,
from
it wasn't breaking up. It wasn't that deep.
you?
It was literally him not showing up to an event, something like that. It was a semi-important event. It wasn't like you're not showing up to like your wedding or something like that. It was it wasn't that deep. I was just trying to make it a little bit better.
Believable.
Yeah, just so if they don't believe it, if there's no payoff, there's no point, right?
Exactly.
But then he was like, "No, you're trying to break up my." I'm like, "What are you saying?" First of all, you
You're
came
the
up
one-
with the idea. It wasn't me.
You put the idea
Yeah.
there. We just.
I just made it better. It's like, for example, right now you saying I want to take you to a midget wrestling thing. I'm like,
Hey, she don't
can we mic?
She don't watch the show, does she?
Yeah,
No, not really. No.
that would be a.
By the
terrible-
way, I think my wife thinks we're officially gay.
That's what every girl thinks.
yeah, a lot of
too.
people think that. Why? What did we do?
Because I was like, I dropped her off at her mom's and her nana's house. And I was like, because I've been making these binders for this fucking lawyer. And, before I go anywhere, I obviously put deodorant on, I spray myself with my cologne and whatnot. She was like, oh, you gotta smell good for your man friends? And I was like, I'm gonna tell everybody you think we're gay.
Oh, but we didn't do anything. Just because
No.
you put on cologne.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I did.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. No, we giving her more than reason than that.
Yeah, I know.
A lot more reason than that. But anyways, thank you for watching. When is this coming out? Well, it's officially December, so Christmas time. Why did you ask us if we like Christmas music?
Well, my favorite song wasn't even written at Christmas time. It was written in June.
What's
the
your
Christmas
favorite song?
The Christmas song.
What is the Christmas song?
The chestnuts roasting on an open fire. That's my favorite Christmas song.
Are we supposed to know what song this is?
You should know
I know
it.
what song that is. I don't know it's called the Christmas song.
It's called the
Chestnuts Over a Christmas Fire?
What the fuck? I'll play it for you.
What is mine? I like a lot.
To me, it's Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheel, and damn, I can't believe I forgot the I paid premium.
That's not it. Hold on.
I think Edge.
It's by Nat King Cole.
He's black.
Oh, he doesn't sound black.
No,
Like,
he doesn't.
From his voice, I mean.
It's my favorite Christmas song, but it wasn't. It was written in July.
Wow.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
That's your favorite song?
It's my favorite
It
Christmas
is a
song.
good one.
Honestly, that sounds whack. Batmobile is way better.
But no, that's why.
Nah, I don't really like Christmas music like that.
I do. I like the original. I don't like the remix.
I don't like any of the new shit.
Yeah.
I do like Michael Bublé and.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you this, and this is true. I like the whack ass Hallmark Christmas movies, which is the same movie every time.
Yeah, it's just a whole fucking different cast.
It's somebody who somebody met somebody, fell in love during Christmas or whatever.
There's one on Netflix. It's called See You Next Christmas, and they're supposed to go see the Pentatonics or whatever.
I haven't seen it yet. Probably will, but I honestly I don't love them, but I don't mind them. It's like honestly, man, sometimes when I'm so stressed out,
You watch a Hallmark Christmas movie?
I watch. You know what I do watch? And this is legit to like. There's two things I watch. I watch like old WWE stuff, like old The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H type things, or I watch what you call it.
You could do that on the bus.
Disney Channel movies, like when I was that age.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Disney Channel's going off the air in January.
The whole channel?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that. That sucks. Honestly, I haven't watched Disney Channel in decades, but it's still. I always knew it was there.
Do you decorate your place? Or your girl does it?
I fucking love
Nobody does it.
decorating.
my parents decorate their place.
But so you don't have nothing in your place. Not even your girl? She doesn't like decorating?
Not that I know.
I love decorating.
She'll put like a mat here and there every now and then, but
Christmas is my thing.
I do love Christmas. I'm not decorating though.
You ever seen Deck the Halls
Probably
with
have.
Danny DeVito and
Yeah.
the guy that plays Ferris Bueller,
I think so, maybe.
where you can see the house from space or whatever? That's what I want to do eventually.
Oh wow. Dang.
wait, what? Is this true?
It
What?
can be done. I mean, your
That you
electricity.
can see a house from space?
If you
First of all, who admits to this?
me,
No, I mean, who has ever gone to space and been like, you know what, I can see
I
a
don't
house
know.
from
That was in the movie.
it was just in the
Oh.
movie. I don't know if it's a real thing. I want to be able to like people come to my house and they see Christmas lights and it's even though I'm not really a family person, I'm a family person. It's other people. I like other people's family, not mine.
Hey, have you ever watched Interstellar?
I have seen that movie. Yes.
It's a very good movie.
What is it about?
Space.
They're supposed to be sleeping, and somehow they get woke up or whatever. Is that the one?
No, it's not it.
Fucking wrong movie.
It's about space. Like,
Yeah.
what about it?
No, so like it has a Matthew McConaughey in it,
Oh yeah.
and so they live on Earth, but like the world isn't like it's livable, but like it's with like in a couple of years it won't be livable, I guess.
Okay.
And so really the only food they could eat is like corn, and so the main guy Matthew McConaughey, he's like a farmer because he grows corn, you know.
I've seen the memes.
But he's a engineer, like a space engineer. Like that was his old job. And then so he eventually finds coordinates to like this place,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes there, and it turns out to be like a underground place. It's NASA. And then it's like, actually has some good actors. It has Anne Hathaway, and then the guy who played Alfred in like the Christopher Nolan Batman movies.
Yeah.
Well, Christopher Nolan directs this movie, so. And then they're just like, oh, we need you to go into space, because there's a black hole, and we have a couple different planets that could potentially, like, we need to see if they're livable, because pretty soon this Earth won't be livable. You know what I'm saying? So he has to basically go in order to save humanity. And so he goes with like 4 of the people, and they go through the black hole. And now there's this one planet that they go on, and if you go on it, 1 hour on that planet is 7 years, like on Earth.
It's like a dog planet.
Yeah, basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Came out
and
2014.
there's more stuff to it. It's a really good movie. It's just long.
I'm so bad at movies.
Yeah.
I only watch the same movies over and over again. I've watched the Fast and Furious movies like 20 times.
Fucking hate that.
I watched Scarface.
I only like the original.
The other day when we were trying to
Watch the fight.
we were trying to watch the fight. Were you here? Oh yeah, you were here. I couldn't put on the Mike Tyson fight on Netflix, so I'm like, fuck it, let's watch Scarface. So I just put on Scarface.
Yeah, that's what we did.
But that was it. Honestly, I watched the same movies over and over again. I just like simple movies, man. I like where there's a good guy and a bad guy, and hopefully one guy wins at the end. I'll never forget my uncle. My uncle when he first got here. This was a long time ago. He was staying with me and my parents, and you know how back then we still had cable, right? So you know how they have like pay-per-view movies for like $5.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he decided to rent one. Now, keep in mind he had just got here from Colombia. So those movies are in English.
Yeah.
And those movies, it was a weird ass movie. It was a weird ass movie where, what you call it? I don't even know what it's about. It's about some aliens that come here and something. And again, it was in complete English. He can't understand a word of it.
Uh-huh.
But since he paid $5 for it, he had to watch it like 5 times just to get his money's worth. This is terrible, man. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Peace.